Hi, that was Willoway. We're here and getting towards the end of August here, and wanted to talk about some things that are blooming, color, looking good. We always bring a crop of Caryopteris in. Here I've got Sunshine Blue 2, and I got Dark Night behind me. All are just starting. There's lots of buds on them, starting to come into color. Great plants for blooming in the fall. Really bloom right up until heavy, all the way up until we get frost. So a great plant, kind of considered a woody perennial. Comes out a little bit later in the spring, so it's not something you're going to get right away back in spring. We do a forced heated on this in the spring, so we bring this crop ahead a little bit early in spring as well. So there's a chance to get the blooming early. But great plant, lots of flowers, attracts a lot of pollinators. There's always bees and moths and butterflies around these plants, so a plant that you should consider. Nice, that Willoway. Really nice. We got a little rain coming down today. It's supposed to be spotty, which is great for the plants this time of year. We've come out a lot of heat the last few weeks, so we're much below seasonal average right now. But I want to talk about Clematis paniculata, the fall blooming clematis. So you can see here, lots of buds. We have a bamboo trellis inside here. It's been wrapped, and so really full of buds. Got great root systems on these, and they're about ready to start exploding into the single petals and open up. And they have a little bit of fragrance, not a lot to them, but really nice plants. Pretty aggressive as well. If you need like a trellis or an arbor covered over, you've got a fence that you want to cover up, this would be a great selection for that as well. Gives you a lot of privacy with it. Loves to just kind of grow and cover something. So hydrangea or Clematis paniculata, great choice. Hi, this is one of the plants here at Willoway that's maybe a little lesser known. Symbocarpus, Sweet Sensation. This is one that comes into its own in the fall as well. Not a lot of places grow it, I don't think, but this is a plant that works. And one of the things I love about it is you get these light pink flowers that continue to bloom through the end, but then you get the berry set is really what everybody's interested in. That really pink berry that kind of will stand through all the way into fall and into the winter. So gives you a lot of fall interest. This plant, really easy to grow, adaptable, and really brings a lot to the table this time of year. So Symbocarpus, Sweet Sensation. It's that Willoway. I want to talk a little bit more about, we're over at our Long Road facility. I want to talk about some fall blooming trees, ornamentals, I guess. This is Heptacodium Temple of Bloom from Proven Winners. Some of the great characteristics of this is a white flower that's just starting to bud right now, that once it fully opens up, it matures into a red. Other parts that's really nice about this plant, we grow it as a multi-stem, which I think adds a lot of character to it, because this plant is really known for its bark and the exfoliating bark. Much like a paper birch, the bark kind of peels off and has a very showy form to it. Also, it kind of, as it ages, it kind of gives you more of that natural stem to it, so it shows that bark really well. One of the other things, it does get fall color. The fall color is a yellow, known for that, but really the flowering and the bark are the two things that really set this plant apart. Good form. We've got a really nice crop here, as you can see. Does need a little bit of tipping here every couple times a year, but other than that, it's a pretty easy, low maintenance, low disease or insect problems with it. So a real easy plant in the garden. Hi, I want to talk a little bit about, while we're at Long Road, about how fall is a great time to plant trees. Lots of value in getting a tree established here in the fall. We're doing a lot of our shifts for next year, and that's to kind of get them established so they're ready next summer. But we're here with Malus Raspberry Spears. Couldn't stop, we had to stop and look at them just because of the fruit set. As you can see, a lot of fruit. This isn't your old type of crab apples that are messy with the fruit. They have what's called persistent fruit, and that means that it stays on through the winter, generally dries up on the plant, and then is dropped late in the spring. So generally not a messy fruit. So if a crab apple has persistent fruit, it means it's good that way. So this will hang on, so you have a lot of color in the winter, which I think is great. Attracts birds, a lot of your birds that stay through the winter, cardinals, things like that, will feed on these berries. It's a great source. Even in the spring when the robins return, they're looking for fruit to feed on. These persistent crab apples are a great opportunity to feed some of those as well. So this is a very narrow upright, very clean, high disease resistance with it. So a great plant for a narrow space, give you a lot of interest throughout the year, not only in the spring, which everybody knows malice or crab apples for blooming, but this one also gives you that seasonal interest in the winter as well.